I discovered that my fiancée cheated on me during her bachelorette party, so I abandoned her without saying anything. I don't know how to explain all this. Basically, I was snooping last night when I saw her phone light up. It was a message from her friends about the party. I stayed awake like one of those stalkers you see on TV and was checking the computer, the Facebook messages with her friends, and I discovered that she was unfaithful to me during her bachelorette party. By cheating, I don't mean getting a striptease or something like that, which I would be fine with. I understand it's a bachelorette party, but she actually gave a stripper a blowjob and ended up going home with another guy that night.
She has this other guy added on Facebook, but the chat only consists of a conversation saying, "I had a good time and it was nice meeting you," dating from the bachelorette party. However, I read the messages between her and her friends. They have a small group, and I discovered what she did there. It seems like it was a one-time thing, but I am a mess. I haven't slept all night, and she leaves for work in an hour or so when she wakes up. Here it is, almost 6 in the morning, and I don't know what the hell to do. Supposedly, we are getting married in 3 weeks. I'm thinking of simply packing all my things after she goes to work and leaving the apartment. Anyway, it belongs to her family. We were planning to buy a house, have kids, grow old together. I feel like I want to throw all that out the window. I'm sitting here smelling like alcohol, feeling drunk and depressed. I don't know why, but I am more angry and depressed than sad and depressed. I haven't cried since I found all this out. Should I confront her? Should I just leave? Should I hear her side of the story? Honestly, I want to go and smash her face in right now, but I don't want to do something irrational. Please help me.
Update. I've been reading all the comments, both good and bad. I didn't expect this amount of responses, but I think I've decided to simply leave. I'll probably do it while she is at work. I really don't know. I feel much calmer already. I really appreciate everyone's comments. I'm not going to drink anymore or do anything stupid. I will try to update the post to let you know what is happening. Update. I will try to be as detailed as possible. I have received quite a few private messages about what happened, and I had such a huge amount of responses, both positive and negative, that I never imagined would occur. I want everyone to know that the support I have received has been incredible, both in private messages and on the post itself, which has helped me make my decision. I also apologize for not being able to answer all the private messages. There are too many to answer, but I would like to send much love to all of you who took the time. I also want to give a huge thanks in my post to everyone who replied. I tried to reply, but I noticed the thread was closed. I still don't know why the moderators closed it, but I still want to give a big thank you to the people who took the time to give me advice. Much love to all of you. Basically, I went out in the morning to smoke. My head was still a mess, but reading all the comments in the edit helped me. I can't remember who, but there was a person who said, "The positive thing about all this is that I found out before getting married, without kids or commitments." I still don't think she cheated on me other than that night. Nothing I found indicated otherwise. I guess she wanted this to be her last night before settling down or something like that. Honestly, I don't know and I don't care. When I was outside smoking, about 15 to 20 minutes after leaving Reddit, she had woken up. She noticed the drinks outside and asked me what I had been doing. Basically, she came to give me a kiss and a hug. I went along with it, but honestly, I felt empty doing it. I didn't want to give her any hint of what I knew. She asked me why I had been drinking and why I didn't go to sleep last night, and I told her I was just having some nightmares, but everything was fine. I felt detached, as if I were watching myself in the third person through a TV or something like that. She asked if any stress was related to the marriage and plans. I just told her something like, "You know I love you. There is no stress I have about the marriage. How can you be stressed about the best thing in your life?"
She got ready and went to work. Basically, I started packing my most important things. My desktop computer, the laptop, most of the clothes, and some other things. I plan to leave things like furniture, the TV, and other things that I really don't care about other than getting out of there. I only took the things most important to me so I wouldn't have to come back here again. I don't care if she keeps the rest. In total, my things added up to about 3 or 4 suitcases, I would say. the desktop computer not included in this. I called and canceled the place where we were going to have the wedding. Apparently, they keep 15% of the money for canceling so soon because we were going to have such a big event. I told them it's fine, and I really don't care right now. I also saved screenshots of everything and took them with me.
Around 1 in the afternoon, I called the taxi and went to stay at a hotel about 100 kilometers from my city. I didn't leave any note or photos at home. I simply left. I planned to go stay with a very close friend who lives in a town about 300 kilometers away. But I needed time alone in the hotel to think about everything and process what has happened. Around 3:30 in the afternoon, my phone started being bombarded with calls from my ex-fiancée. Around 3:50, I started receiving calls and messages from her sister, her friends, her parents, my parents, and some of our mutual friends. The only people I called back were my dad and my mom. I have great trust in my parents. Basically, I told them everything in a kinder way regarding what happened. I asked my dad not to say anything and also my mother not to say anything. I told them it was over and I wouldn't be getting married. I also asked them not to tell anyone about what I told them. I trust them a lot, so I am sure they won't say anything. I didn't tell them exactly what happened, only that I discovered she wasn't being loyal to me. I didn't think giving details would help anything.
Around 5 in the afternoon, my dad calls me back and tells me that my ex-fiancée is completely hysterical and basically has completely collapsed, not understanding what is happening. I just told my dad not to intervene and that I need some time alone now. Basically, I turned off my phone and have been in silence since then, like a ghost. I've been sleeping a little, went to the pool here at the hotel, and have simply been taking it easy. I don't know if I should answer them now or wait a little longer. Her sister knew what happened at the bachelorette party. I have the messages to prove it. She even laughed about it and told her not to feel guilty because it's her bachelorette party and that women should make the most of that night. I am seriously considering replying to the sister with just an image of the conversation where she says this. Once again, thanks to everyone who responded. I will update this post 1 or 2 more times, and then maybe I will stay silent for a while. I know only 1 update is allowed in the relationship section. I hope this post doesn't get closed. I still don't know why the last one was closed. Here it is almost 10 at night.
Update. Since I keep getting messages asking what happened, I'll leave this edit here. Yes, I sent the proof to her sister, the part where the sister talks about it. Since then, I haven't received any calls or messages from the sister. My phone keeps getting bombarded with calls and messages from the ex-fiancé. However, I haven't read them yet. I'm thinking about replying or something, but I don't know what to say or do. Maybe I'll make another post later today to update you on what has happened. Update. Thanks once again for all the support. Sorry for not having updated. Many things have happened, and I'm too exhausted to write it all today. I will go to sleep and try to update tomorrow morning with a new post. Once again, thanks for all the support and all the comments and opinions. I never believed a community could help me in such a big way. Maybe I'll go on vacation or something, I still don't know. I will only explain briefly that I really feel like Neo in the Matrix dodging bullets in slow motion. However, instead of dodging bullets, I have dodged a cheating wife, unwanted children with this wife, endless fights, and a lot of depression. Honestly, I feel much better knowing my life will improve.
In summary about her, she has collapsed and is begging me to forgive her. The same with her sister and friends. They have also invented the dumbest excuse for what really happened. I don't believe them for a second, and I will let them know everything tomorrow. I'm going to sleep now. I am mentally exhausted. Final update. I'm writing this because I feel I owe it to all of you. The amount of private messages and responses has been incredible. Many of the decisions I have taken come from people who supported me on Reddit. Both the negative and positive comments have helped me, and I would like to thank everyone for taking the time to write to me and support me. Yesterday, my phone was bombarded by many members of her family and friends. The only person I responded to was her sister, sending her a part of the conversation where she and her sister talked about everything. I didn't include anything in the reply except an image of the conversation, and the sister stayed pretty quiet after that until later.
During the day, I contacted the co-owner of my business and told him the whole story. He told me to take the time I needed and even advised me to go on vacation. This guy is a childhood friend. I don't trust anyone as much as I trust him. My plans have changed a bit. I will still stay at this hotel a few more days and then maybe move in with the friend I was supposed to go to. I called him and informed him that I want to go somewhere. Maybe a trip to somewhere nice, another country or something like that. It's not 100% decided yet, but I know I will go somewhere. He said he would be willing to join me if it could be during the next few weeks, since he is still on vacation from his work. We'll see how that turns out. Later in the day, I responded to my wife. The calls started coming with less frequency since I sent that message to her sister. I had this feeling that she was going to invent some excuse. I picked up the phone, and the first thing I heard was a shattered voice, if you can call it that. I could hear she had been crying all day and was in a disastrous state. She kept begging me to come back, that there is an explanation for everything, and that she loves me. She told me I had misunderstood the whole situation. I could hear her sister and someone else in the background. I don't know who the other person was, maybe her friend. Anyway, I told her to explain it to me right then.
She said that because I had only seen a small part of the conversation, everything had been misunderstood, that I should come home, that she loved me, and that I had made an irrational decision by leaving without a real reason. During the whole conversation, I was just giving really short and empty answers coldly, like, yes, okay, what? Explain to me. After she told me everything was a misunderstanding, I told her to call me back in 10 minutes and to check Messenger. After hanging up, I sent her the entire log of the conversation with a bunch of screenshots. Not all, but most of the important ones. It didn't take even 2 minutes for her to call back, crying hysterically, apologizing for everything, saying she preferred to die than to lose me. She said she was forced by her friends and her sister to have fun one last time, that she needed to release all the energy before entering a lifelong marriage. I was quiet during most of the conversation. The more I didn't speak and just said okay, the more she cried. She started telling me I could sleep with other women and I wanted to get revenge on her, or that she would tell everyone what she did so I would forgive her, that she would do whatever was necessary for me to come back, and that this was a mistake in her life and she hated her sister and her friends for this.
I told her that sleeping with another woman wasn't something I needed because from the moment I met her and began to love her, she was the only woman I needed. I didn't need to meet or sleep with someone to know that the best thing in my life was waiting for me at home. The sister was telling her things in the background, but I couldn't hear. I don't know what the sister was telling her or if she was getting mad at her or something. She kept begging me, and I just told her, if you tell your parents and your family, I will consider it. After that, she started saying something, but I simply hung up.
During half an hour, my phone stayed silent without much response, and her father called me to apologize for everything. He and his wife now know what happened, and he is very ashamed of all this. He told me he understands how I feel, and that he didn't raise his daughter to do this. He said he would understand if I didn't want to see her again, but that I will always be welcome to him, and that I am a good guy. His wife basically stole the phone from him and told me she made a mistake and regrets it, and that it will never happen again and we can move forward from this. She told me her daughter had never been so broken before. I told her politely that I appreciated her opinion and then said I had to go and goodbye. My ex-fiancée called me again and begged me, saying she had told her parents and also sent a text message to her friends, our mutual friends, about what had happened. Then she kept crying, asking me when I will come back to talk to her, and saying that we could even go to therapy and she would pay for everything. She kept apologizing and apologizing on the phone, and I didn't say much. After a while, I just told her not to cry, that she shouldn't apologize, because single women like her can do these things, and I hope she finds the right man. She started crying even harder, and her sister took the phone and apologized to me, and told me that everything can be fixed, and that I said I would forgive her now that she had told everyone what she did. I told the sister that I only said I would think about it, and now that I have done so, I realized I dodged a bullet, and I wish the best to her and her sister. Then she told me that her sister was going crazy over all this, and that this was going to lead to a depression that could end her life. The only thing I told her after she told me that was, it's good that you are close to her to ensure nothing bad happens to her, so maybe take her to the doctor or something. After this, I simply hung up.
My phone has been receiving messages from mutual friends of hers and her sister, asking for apologies and basically begging me to come back. I don't plan to respond. Honestly, I feel much better now, as if I could move on. I will go on vacation next week, I think. If anything else happens, I will update this post. Maybe I will update in a month or a couple of weeks, I don't know. Once again, thank you very much to everyone who supported me here in the edit and gave me so much support. I don't know when I will feel okay to start going out and meeting women again, but we'll see. Once again, thanks to everyone, and sorry for many mistakes in writing. I am not a native English speaker, so I hope you can read without problems. Thank you. Update. Thanks to whoever gave me rare gold. I appreciate the support very much. However, I will not use this account for anything else except this poster, maybe a couple of updates in the future. Is it possible to reimburse whoever gave it to me in some way? I would also like to add that my best friend, co-owner of my company, hired someone to take care of the company for us and also booked a 1-month vacation for both of us. I am lucky to have such a good person in my life, and I hope everyone can find a friend like that. I would do the same for him. He is a friend since we were kids, and if I lost all the other people I know, he would be there for me. So thanks to him.
Also, I don't know what else to update at this point. Many things have happened, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, and I will answer as they appear in the comments. I didn't know what other things were being asked about me or the situation. As long as it doesn't reveal my full identity, I don't mind answering. I'm also thinking about making an update post in a while when people would want it. I have had many questions about making future updates in a month when I come back from vacation. Once again, thanks for all the support. Update. My friend went to look for the engagement ring, but she refused to give it to him and told me that she wouldn't give it to anyone and that I have to pick it up myself. I don't know why she keeps acting like this. I'm thinking about simply letting the ring go and being able to have a clear mind. I hope you enjoyed today's stories. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a like. Do you have any story to tell? You can leave it in the comments.